Bitboy Crypto says Cardano will create millionaires. Cardano is a public blockchain platform. It is open source and decentralized with consensus accomplished using proof of stake. It can work with peer-to-peer transactions with its internal currency ADA. Cardano was founded in 2015 by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Channel. Today in this video we'll be discussing and sharing major updates on Cardano, price updates, and Bitboy explaining how Cardano will create millionaires. Stick with us until the end. Also subscribe to our channel for more daily updates and videos on cryptocurrencies. So let's get started. Bitboy Crypto was told by a companion of his that he in the end wants to invest as if it were one coin, and that is Cardano ADA, which also happens to be a top pick of Bitboy. He even referenced that his companion's reasoning was pretty simple, and it's exceptionally interesting the number of individuals who ignored Ethereum. Also, he didn't really understand the genuine use case of Cardano until Dogecoin went along. However, presently he sees the significance of it. Each dollar he has extra goes into ADA, he says, and the two of them anticipate that he should receive the rewards of that investment very well, and Cardano could wind up beating each and every one of Ethereum and Bitcoin over the long haul without any exceptions. He says that Cardano represents the best chance you need to make a boatload of money in the following 4 to 5 years. Also, decentralized finance liquidity protocol MELD has reported its arrangement to issue a stablecoin backed by physical gold on the Cardano blockchain during a cryptocurrency-focused summit held by British financial newspaper City AM. Co-founder Ken Alling claims that anybody with a smartphone will actually want to exchange the lustrous metal because of tokenization and fractionalization. Gold will be stored in a vault, tokenized, and then at some point fractionalized and divided so we can sell it. MELD has secured a partnership with Nigeria-based telecommunications services provider Tingo Mobile. The deal stipulates that its services such as lending and staking will be available to around 8 million active subscribers, which will give Cardano a significant adoption push in one of the biggest crypto markets. Gold-backed stablecoins are not by and large a new concept. Last January, driving stablecoin issuer Tether issued a token fixed to an ounce of gold. Its value is backed by gold bars stored in a Swiss vault. Before that, rival Paxos got regulatory endorsement to dispatch a similar product in the US. At the Cardano Summit 2021, Input-Output CEO Charles Hoskinson presented an algorithmic stablecoin considered JET that will be issued by blockchain startup Coti. Hoskinson touted the cryptocurrency as a game changer. The JED stablecoin could be a game changer in the crypto space, interesting to an altogether new audience when the industry is experiencing astronomical development. Presently, for you to generally understand why ADA could be 10x in the following decade, we need to disclose this to you all. Cardano spent 4 years of their early age in total torment. They were not significant in the blockchain industry and nobody accepted their success. Their goal was to solve the issue that Bitcoin and Ethereum were confronting, scalability and being environmentally friendly. And following 4 years, they were at last ready to dispatch smart contracts. Presently using any and all means, not every person's a maximalist. Individuals just don't accept that one single blockchain will run them all, demolishing all others in the space. Yet just think about Google, Microsoft, Apple and how they can coexist. We accept that blockchains will actually want to coexist too. And we strongly accept that cryptocurrency is digging in for the long haul, and it will transform the manner in which we do finance and how we collaborate with one another in different markets. Cardano is focusing on education, finance, retail, agriculture, government, and healthcare. And the quality of ADA holders just keeps increasing over the long run, which brings us to the way that Cardano, for instance, is concentrating on expanding its links across Africa. As a result, blockchain has matured all through Africa, and Cardano has also collaborated with several administration entities in Africa to invest in multi-million-dollar projects. And we have an update on the thing Cardano is doing in Africa to progress blockchain usage and acknowledgement at one of the most recent Cardano 360 events. And all that appears to be working out in a good way for Cardano in Africa. Africa is a massive continent that is highly divided in terms of countries' administrations and decision makers. And regardless of whether one country is positive and supportive of Cardano's infrastructure investment, the public authority may easily alter its perspective and refuse to engage with the cryptocurrency. So there are some dangers here, yet we see this as virtually a win-win situation for Cardano. Because if things don't work out as expected, they would most logically lose a large chunk of change and time. However, at that point, what's innovation with no hurdles? Yet the Cardano blockchain, on the other hand, is presently being developed and might be used in any nation in the globe and by anyone who wants to use it once it is created and operational. Second, we have the release of smart contracts. 200 of them are presently on a time block in the Cardano network, and these smart contracts will bring less friction and faster transaction times for less money. In addition, no middlemen will be involved at any point. In the meantime, the additional features will make it possible to create non-punchable tokens, and we need you to think of smart contracts as something you would buy from eBay or Amazon. At the point when you buy a product from these places, you're going through some middlemen, someone in the center. When you buy on Amazon, it's the agent among you and the seller. The smart contract could simply automatically send out the product, and it would be in a system where you don't require eBay or Amazon to take a portion of the transaction. You can simply have the smart contract take a tiny percentage of the full transaction presently. Of course, both Amazon and eBay are working on carrying out blockchain technology into their business, so we highly doubt they would get injured from a blockchain like Cardano. However, at that point, once more, the Cardano group has also mentioned that they will make some industry-characterizing announcements during the Cardano Summit this weekend. Presently, this will be a cross-breed event being held in person and virtually. Presently, of course, they are more than anticipated to report some new partnerships and expand their ecosystem. However, right now, their largest blockchain partnership is with the Ministry of Education in Ethiopia to create digital IDs for students. Charles Hoskinson and the Cardano Group have also reported their 2 to 5 year plan, which outlines the Cardano Foundation's short and long-term goals for Cardano. And they really went over the requirement for significant companies to accept local digital assets. Presently, they have said the most significant aspects of the company's 1 year from now and a half would be onboarding 50 banks with the ADA token, which the token allows for function on the blockchain. And if Cardano can accomplish onboarding 50 banks, ADA holders will actually want to use the Cardano blockchain to exchange their tokens into various fiat currencies or other cryptocurrencies. In this way, increasing the quantity of ADA holders from one side of the planet to the other and also increasing the price. Another of their goals was to increase the quantity of consumers using third-party services projects, which will increase on-chain activity and an increase in operational wallets. In addition, the Cardano Foundation also intends to get no less than 3 Fortune 500 companies in its ecosystem. They have stated that the foundation wants individuals to possess and use ADA in addition to acquainting them with the benefits of blockchain. So they desire to have the whole blockchain self-sustaining and controlled by the community inside the following 5 years, which will present the Voltaire period. And constantly 2026, the quantity of Fortune 500 businesses holding and employing the ADA token should have increased to basically the twofold digits, possibly 10 to 15. The foundation has executed a 2-tier strategy to accomplish those goals, which involves increasing demand for the blockchain and their token while also offering an incredible decentralized product. Do like this video, also subscribe and share to our crypto channel. Do let us know your thoughts on how you might think ADA will explode in future in the comment section down below. Goodbye.